So without any further ado, Ben Hoyer.
I'm glad you guys are here. I don't know if you have set out a credo for your life as you make decisions and kind of chart your course, but we set out a credo when we started Downtown CREDO, and it says that life is worth living, and so I refuse to merely exist, but I will pursue a life of meaning and purpose, joy and fulfillment. It says the world is not yet as it ought to be. Neither is my city and neither am I, but I reject my tendency towards apathy and engage the world believing I can make an impact for good. And it says that I am not alone, and so I press in through self-sufficiency and isolation and strive to live in authentic community. So we have this credo that anchors everything we do that's built around the three ideas of meaning, impact, and community. And we just have this conviction that our quality of life is more tied to who we're becoming than what we have. And if we become people of meaning, impact, and community, then no matter how much stuff we have, we'll like our life better. People at all levels of affluence will like their life better as they take up this credo of meaning, impact, and community. And so we try and have our goal then, the mission of Downtown CREDO is to cultivate a network of people who are taking up this credo of meaning, impact, and community across our nation's cities. And by doing that, we'll improve quality of lives. We try and introduce people to this credo through three divisions. Coffee, these are coffee beans. You see that? That's a coffee bean. So you remember that the credo said the world is not yet as it ought to be. Neither is my city and neither am I. The problem with large global issues is they get big and we feel small. And so I knew just enough about the coffee industry from going to school that it was one place in the world where things weren't as they ought to be. And I'd go to the grocery store and look at all the coffee that was there. And I knew enough about the coffee industry to know that the fair trade industry doesn't do what you'd hope it would do. It's not pulling anybody out, and and so I'd get apathetic. I'd say the coffee industry is one place in the world where things aren't as they ought to be, but there's nothing I can do. I'll buy the coffee on sale. And a couple of years ago, I had a friend who told me that he already goes down to Guatemala once a year, builds a relationship with coffee growers there, pays them an average of 50% better than fair trade, and buys it directly from them through relationships. And I said, this is one place where I can be the person I'd like to be, where I can reject my tendency towards apathy and allow myself to conceive of who I am as a person of global impact. So then we started doing that. This is our coffee division. We create opportunities for folks to make that step themselves. So when you come into Downtown CREDO Coffee in College Park, we started that shop in 2011, so we're like 3.5 years old. When you come there, you'll name your price for coffee, because rather than just be a consumer and buy something, we want you to start to think about how are you living with meaning, impact, and community, and what's your global potential to be a person of global impact. So we started that in 2011. And we just announced that we're going to open 2 more coffee shops, hopefully before the end of the year. One we're going to put at Florida Hospital in their new executive headquarters building right by the Sunrail stop. You get off the Sunrail, run in, get a cup of coffee, get back on the train. And then we just announced with the grand opening of Canvas, maybe you've heard about the new tech co-working space downtown in the Exchange building. We're going to put a little coffee bar there, which we're really excited about. And through that coffee division, in addition to the coffee shops, we have partnerships here. And so this is a way for folks who are coming in all the time. They create a partnership and they donate automatically online. And then they come in, they don't have to make a donation every time they come in because they're automatically donating. You get a little CREDO mug to carry with you, remind you that you're a person of meaning, impact, and community, and that you want to be that person. And then you drink coffee from us. We also have a subscription model where if you say, I'd like to be a person of global impact in the coffee industry, so just mail me my coffee. I'll donate to you online, and you mail me 2 pounds a month every month. You go to our website at downtowncredo.com and you can set that up. So we're trying to introduce people to this credo of meaning, impact, and community through our coffee division. Then we also set up our conduit division, which the conduit division is like this. It's a light bulb because it's a good idea. We had this recognition that a life of meaning, impact, and community will take creativity. It doesn't happen by accident. And so we have been hosting for the last 2.5 years free skill-based workshops where people can come and learn something that they might love. The problem a lot of times with life is we end up doing things that we have to do, not things that we love to do. And all the things that we love to do get pushed out. and all that's left are the things that we have to do. And pretty soon you end up living your life out of obligation, and things like meaning and community fall out really quickly, and you're just going through what actually absolutely has to happen. At Credo, we say that our quality of life will go down when that happens, and we want to be a force to bring people towards a life of meaning, impact, and community. So every other month we'll do a series of 3 workshops. We just finished a coffee workshop where we taught people about cupping, roasting, and brewing coffee. Before that, we did a sewing workshop where we brought in sewing machines and a master tailor, and she taught us how to sew. Coming up in October, we'll do a series on design, where we have a creative designer from Maven creative agency in town teaching us the basic principles of design and how you could apply that. We're working on a partnership with Factor, a new maker space in town, to bring people in and show them how to use a CNC router and a laser cutter and learn new things that you might love. We've done songwriting and beer brewing. We've done how to be a gentleman. We've done shameless self-promotion. We've done blogging. Learn things that you might love. And then we have what we call Songwriter Stage, which is evening once a month, first Monday of every month, where we give the stage to songwriters where they perform original works. Because if you're a songwriter and nobody's ever going to listen to your music, you might quit writing. And we think your quality of life will go down if you're that kind of a person. So let's give you room. We make the whole room be quiet. They'll have anywhere from 30 to 80 people in the coffee shop. We make them all be quiet and listen to you. At the end of the night, they pick a winner, the best songs for the night, and they give them a cash prize. And that's every month. Just trying to get people to step into a life of meaning, impact, and community. Then our third division is Rally. So this is me drawing a bike tire. Does that look like a bike tire? Close enough. We partner with 4 charities in town. This is how we started, because we wanted to lead people towards local impact. And so we go to 4 existing charities that are doing great work and say, what are you not doing that you'd like to be doing? And from that, we've had everything from trash cleanups. This is a grabber. We have a little program with kids in Paramore we call Golden Grabber, where we go once a month and do cleanups with them, and then there's a competition. We send them out in teams of 2, and the kids who pick up the most trash get some kind of branded Golden Grabber prize. It's really fun. Okay, I'll finish up. But so that's our 4 charities. And then we just launched this new project, which Ron mentioned, which I'm really excited about. We're calling Rally Makers. So Rally Makers is a social enterprise incubator. And we're defining a social enterprise as any organization that exists to solve a social, economic, or environmental problem and has an earned income stream in its business model. So what we've done is convene a group of philanthropists and successful business folks that donate a set of money that Downtown CREDO now manages. We set up an application process online. You can find it on our website, downtowncredo.com. Any social enterprise at any stage could apply. One that's been around for a while and wants to launch a new program, somebody that has a great idea and hasn't even incorporated yet. Anybody could apply. You fill out the application as best you can. Then me and some staff follow up with in-person interviews, pick out the 6 best. On October 15th, we're going to have a pitch night. The 6 best social enterprises to apply will pitch to our rally makers. These are the donors. Right now there's 12 of them donating anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a year. They'll pitch to those rally makers, and then the rally makers get to vote. 2/3 vote carries the day, and they can say, this idea is not worth our time. It's worth our mentorship, but no money. It's worth mentorship in $5,000, or it's worth mentorship in $20,000. So I'm really excited to get that process underway. October 15th, you're all invited to come out to the pitch night and apply any great social enterprise ideas you have. Thanks.